There's Penny. We've been feeding her hay, and over there we've got a little horse feed thing. She's gotten to where you can kind of come up to her and she won't do nothing. I basically tamed her, so she's all right, I guess. And then what else have we done? We basically got everything here now. We just got to start building. Over there's the if you can call it new, there's the Ford. So the S10 in the previous video blew up basically, and so I was able to find this for a good deal. I put new headlights on it, chrome mirror covers, and there's this wild stupid dog in the back, you know, so he's all right. And so from here we've got him a dog lead set up so he can run around as much as he wants. And over here we've got we rearranged all those fences to where they would line up, and we could put Chief in there. I don't keep him in there right now because he'll climb under these. I don't have chicken wire up yet. We got the Jeep out, and now it's up there towards the entrance like it's a yard decoration. But the biggest update is this, the tiny barn home, 12 by 24, and I'm gonna start building on it. We already did all the plumbing to get water up in here, and so in there right now there's nothing really but a pull-up bar and some other stuff, but we're gonna start building on that. And we got power, septic, everything out there. Looks like the perfect spot for a garden because they had to dig something, but it looks like the perfect spot for a garden. And so that's pretty much it so far, and then I'm gonna record the firefighter progress. Okay. Alright, so this is just like a short review of so far my progress with like trying to become a firefighter. So I started off trying out at Searcy, Arkansas, and so I was going in blind basically, and I had no experience, no nothing, and I thought the test would be easy. So I went ahead, and I think that was last year sometime in April, and so I took that test, failed it. Basically the first thing you had to do was, I think it was, you had to put the hoses on top of the fire truck, and then after that it was either the sledgehammer or the ladder hoist, but towards the end is when I failed that. I couldn't, I was like completely burnt out. I couldn't walk coming down the stairs from the tower, and so after that it was pretty humiliating. But after that it just made me want to practice it even more. So what I ended up doing is I ended up buying like the exact model weight vest that they used and some other stuff that they had, and I was able to start practicing some with that. And you know, I've slacked off a whole lot since then, but just a little bit of practice helped. And so after that, a few months passed, and I think I applied at Little Rock. So me and my buddy, we both applied at Little Rock. And so what we did then is we had the written test, which was on the same day. We both went and took it together. And he didn't end up passing the written test because it was a really hard test, really big, long test. I think there was like 100 and something questions. And so after that, I got my score back. It was like an 80 something, and you had to have like a 70 or higher to get past it. So I got past that, and then I had the physical. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I haven't been practicing it all, and then I was going to fail it drastically. So fast forward to the day, I think it was like 1st of December maybe, 25. And we go up to Little Rock, just me, I go up to Little Rock, and we get through the physical test, and somehow I was able to pass it, and I passed it in like 8 minutes, and you had 13 minutes, and it was almost pretty much the same thing as Searcy, but there wasn't the loaded hose pull, which is a really hard part, pulling the loaded hose and then having to fire it or spray water out of it. but it about took as much out of me as Cersei did. And, so I was glad that I was able to pass that. That really made me happy. But I still have a lot of at that point still have a lot of practice to do and cardio training. And so after that, I had the online interview. Okay, so we had a practice interview and then an online interview. The practice interview, just a few different questions like why do you want to be a firefighter, some other just simple questions. And then the online interview, I was able to go buy, somehow I found it. Somehow I found a suit top at Goodwill that was $11, okay? And this thing was like an $80 or $100 jacket at JCPenney. And so I was able to buy it from Goodwill for $11. But I didn't have the pants, okay? But it didn't matter because it was an online interview. And it didn't matter because it was an online interview. And so I wore the suit top and the white shirt to the interview online, and it was fine, whatever. Did all the interviews, everything online. But I didn't get in the top 30 applicants for the panel in-person interview. And so basically after that, I had already applied again to attempt to take the Cersei test again. And so I think it was, just yesterday, me and my buddy, same one who came to Little Rock with me, we took the Cersei test, the physical and the aptitude written test. And we both made it through the physical test. The physical test this time, it was just as hard as it was last time. It was just somehow I made it through. I was throwing up. It was horrible. I'll put a little video of him laughing at me for like, it was bad. It was pretty bad. But it's mainly my own fault because I haven't practiced any cardio or basically done any practice to it. And that's kind of something in itself that I can say that I was able to complete it or whatever without any sort of training or practice. But it's just that's the worst part for me, is wanting to practice and wanting to put and get motivation towards training and everything. But so we were able to pass that, and tomorrow we got an interview time. I've got an interview at 10. He's got one at 11. So we'll pick up from there, and hopefully I can get on a volunteer department here soon, in the surrounding area where I live, and probably start EMT classes, which would drastically increase my chances of getting hired somewhere. But I hope that I can just get on somewhere and just stick with it. That's what I want to do. So that was the update. From last year until now, we're still working at the assessor's office, assessing vehicles, just a desk job. Doing that until I can get on a fire department. So it's going good so far, and I'm just blessed to be able to do anything because it's just awesome. So, all right. So I don't have my little camera stick, so it's probably closer to my face, but I'm gonna go inside the tiny home and kind of show basically what the plans are for it. And we might give Penny a snack. I don't know if she deserves one, but I don't think she does. So let's do that. Chief's over there on his lead, chilling out, just walking around, being free. And this right here, this is basically the pen. Don't mind all that. That's just from digging up the water piping. So that'll be covered up. But this is just a big area he can play in, and might let Penny in sometimes because she can get under that roof over there, that old shack. And we got a pond out there, so maybe fill it up with koi or something. And so here is the tiny home. Okay, Bald Eagle Barns is where it's from, in Cave City, Arkansas. And so far it's just tools and crap everywhere, but we've got that power box right here we've got to put up somewhere along this wall, and then we can start insulating it I've got my pull-up bar in here. I've been coming in here doing pull-ups. Basically, I'm gonna have a loft up here, a bed, and kind of like a library type thing with a bunch of bookshelves up in it, kind of just a little book nook or whatever. And then right over here is going to be the whole kitchen in that corner. And then right here we'll have a small bathroom with like a stand-up shower and a toilet in there. And somehow we're going to fit a stackable washer and dryer in that space. And then right there will probably be an AC unit. And then this whole area will really be just like the living room. I'm going to have my desk right here so I can open it up, see Chief out playing, the horse, everything. Up there will probably be storage. Probably just going to do hardwood, or I think it's luxury vinyl flooring. I'll throw up some pictures of what I plan to do with it, because really right now it's just all tools and everything everywhere. And we'll go ahead and give Penny a treat because she was good and didn't attack me. So that's the plan for the tiny barn home. That's pretty much it. Progress is going. I know it's feels like it's slow, but it is what it is. Just got to keep on keeping on, I guess. Got the truck. Can't believe I got it for a good deal, and it's reliable. And the way out there is the Jeep, and then we've got this wild feral dog that might chase me. Yep, he's the most vicious dog in all of town. All of town, they all hate him. Nah, he's okay. He's pretty good. But we've got a hay bale out there for Penny. Penny the horse. I don't know if there was gravel road up in here when I first did the first video. But we got the RV there, which is nice. And it's going good. So that concludes the next update.